Our first story is about a Colorado gallery dedicated to providing access to people with disabilities so that they can tap into their creative side, in the belief that exploration is an important component of any artist's education. The Access Gallery is a magical place of no judgment, as one person told us, and it provides a way for these artists to discover, produce, and even make some money from their art. Our story was produced by Arts District contributing producer Alexis Kikoen.
I just love the fact that I can come in here, create my art, and potentially sell it. I want to be recognized for my art and the work, heart, and soul I put into my art.
So the goal of Access Gallery is to increase economic opportunities through the arts for people with disabilities. You know, I'll tell you a story. During our summer program, when we had high school students, we had a student who had never had a job in his entire life. And when he made an addition of 10 Artimats, he got a check for $50. And he started crying. He said, "This is too much." Just that overwhelming sense of achievement, that idea that he could do something that was of value. I believe that some of those very early things launched us in this direction. The Artimat machine was it was really the first idea, the really first inkling of a social enterprise that we had here. So we buy the artwork from our students, we help them develop their artwork so it's sellable artwork, and then we put it into the machine. Somebody comes in here and they buy a token for $5. So then you put the token in and you pull the lever and you get a piece of art. It's about the size of a pack of cigarettes. Oh, look. Well, a few years ago, we realized that we had a unique opportunity. A lot of our artists were coming to us. They hadn't worked in a team environment very often. And we realized that there's not a job in the world that you don't somehow have to work in a team. So we started exploring the idea of making art collaboratively. We really want to minimize the idea of competition. We want everyone here to be successful and be a part of a team. This is perfect, all right? Feel that, that feels really good. We had this idea to create artwork for corporations using the corporation's own material. The biggest commission we ever did was for Cobiz Bank. They were celebrating 30 years in business and they wanted something big. And it was actually too big to make here. We hired artist Michael Gadlin and we took the students to him and we ended up going with a triptych. It just turned out fabulous. We took the entire team down for the unveiling. Every single employee of the bank came down for the unveiling and clapped and just really went crazy for our artists that made this. It was really just a very touching thing, and I realized they're telling the story of the corporation in a very different manner than just buying a piece of art that looks pretty in the hallway.
This is a sticker piece. We're basically going to do this only out of stickers. Look at that.
They make money, so that's huge. When they're cut off from economic opportunities. It's a community, a support base.
And Alicia's my best friend.
Not only is it, economic difficulties, but there's also a lot of home issues, social issues.
The thing I like about it is it's like the least judgmental place I've ever been my entire life. You can basically be whatever you want or whatever you are, and there's like zero to no judgment here.
I would say all of our artists are self-taught. A lot of them live issues and dreams and all that stuff through their art. It's almost like a need to create. The art gives them that venue when they don't really like to socialize, but they love to talk about their art.
I drew this when I was doing this at my house. And I drew another dragon too.
We are stronger than people think. I don't even like to think of my disability as such, because it brought me my art. It might even give me an advantage over some people because I look at the world completely different.
So one of the issues that we deal with quite a bit here is the concept of disability, the idea of disability, the idea of somebody being different than others. And I really struggle with that because at the end of the day, we're all the same. Regardless of where you're coming from, regardless of maybe your intellectual abilities, you're welcome here. I believe that in a lot of ways, we've been the diamond in the rough or the sort of little secret, and I'm tired of being the secret. I want everyone to know the magic that happens here every single day. And this place really is magic. The reality of the situation is as long as we're making art and selling art and doing bigger art, we're going to keep going. You can't stop that creative freight train.
There's more to discover at the website accessgallery.org.